Welcome, Queen. As you know, we are exploring love's visible impact. And today's character trait, humble. Did you know that according to studies conducted by Dr. Barrington Brennan, certified psychologist and certified clinical psychotherapist, that 85% of relationships don't end due to an activity or a behavior. They end due to an attitude. Among them, lack of humility. So, what is it to be humble, to have a spirit or an attitude of humility? Simply put, it means that you are not arrogant, you are not proud. You are willing and open to listen to feedback that's constructive now, and you do so even if you don't agree with everything that is being said, and you do it without being aggressive or coming off as rude. You're also willing to say that you apologize when you got it wrong. And you know, as humans, that's going to happen. So when you think about the guy that you are with, about the guy you may be interested in, do you see this character trait in him? Do you see humility? Is he humble? When you go to share things with him about you, when you try to teach him things about you, about life, about some of the errors you may see in how he's showing up and how he's doing things. Is he open? Is he receptive to that? Or does he seem like, hey, don't tell me anything. I don't want to hear it? Does he kind of shrug it off, even though you've presented something to him to help him see that, hey, you got this wrong or you did something that was incorrect? Think about it because it matters because we know that Jesus modeled in his life humility. So, humility is truly an important and necessary trait in our relationships. And I'll use myself for an example where I got it wrong. I was talking to this guy and he went to throw something away. And as he was getting ready to throw it away, I asked him, like, what are you doing? The trash is full. You need another bag. It's going to overflow if you put anything else on it. And he said to me, no, it's not. It's not full. I can put more trash in it. And I responded, no, you can't. You really need another bag. So he picked the bag up out of the trash can and set it on the floor. And as he picked that bag up out of the trash can, I could see the trash fall to the bottom. So what I could not see and I did not recognize was that the bag was taller than the trash can. So although it looked full to my eye, it actually was not full. So what did I do? I apologized. And I know that may seem small, but I want you to think about this. When someone has told you that you were wrong, and you clearly were not wrong, is that a small thing? No, it's not. Because in essence, what I was doing in that moment was I was questioning whether or not he recognized, whether or not he had the awareness to see, to understand that what he was trying to do, he could not do. And I was wrong. And so sometimes we have to be able and willing to step back and sit back and truly reflect and know when it is necessary and important to apologize, even if it may seem like it's something small to us, because it just may not be. And if we don't get this right, we can often cause relational conflict in our relationships, which is simply a disagreement within ourselves or with someone else. In this case, had I been arrogant, had I been self centered, I would not have apologized. I could have just shrugged it off and said, oh well, not a big deal. And that could have very well created tension in a relationship when it did not need to be. So I want you to truly think about that when you think about the guy you're with, about the guy you may be interested in, and to determine and assess whether or not he truly has the trait of humility, whether or not he truly shows up humble in his life, in his ways, in his thoughts, in his actions, in his deeds, because it does matter. And if you missed last week's session where I shared about patience, Go ahead and check that out as well. And remember this, when you're humble, you understand that yielding doesn't make you less than. It shows your ability to exercise discernment and wisdom. It shows that you are willing to improve the quality of your life and the quality of your relationships. As always, I'm Coach Sam telling you that 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you could change your life. So go ahead and do something life changing now.